Bonani uMabengu ubuyile after lockdown has been extended to 35 days. Yeah, Nami, it hit me hard. I had to go back and just find my strength to come back and do these videos again for the next two more weeks. And it just might be a little bit longer. Asazi kodwa engikwaziyo ukuthi sisenjeni and nathi sizama ukuvuka from the surprise element here. 2 more weeks extension. But bathi amanzi amile are susceptible to ama diseases nokufa okuningi. So we have to keep it moving. So Mzansi, let's keep it moving. Siye phambili sibone ukuthi nathi senze njani ke ngoba sesifikile. Mr. Pile ufile ama findings to the president about corona and what we can expect in the next 4 to 3 months. And then of course abantu bafuna utshwala babo bakwethu bafuna lama restrictions botshwala to be removed. And then this morning ama repo rates have gone down by 4.25%. Kuchaza ukuthini lokhu for ipocket lakho? Thina abantu ke abathanda ezezimali ake sibone ke ukuthi lo zinsuku ze lockdown zisiphathele he Phile uthola ama findings asazi ukuthi utholeni sitholani lapho Bukabeng. What are we finding?
It's an article.
It's an article. He found an article to the president talking about what we can expect in the next 3 to 4 months near corona, about corona. So uthi laphayana we can expect ukuthi we are going to reach the highest peak of infections around July, right? So we'll know exactly ukuthi what number do we have, how many people are infected. So our highest peak will be in July. So that's when we can, and that is if we keep lockdown as is and there are no people not doing what they're not supposed to be doing. So if you are still wearing those masks, if you're still on lockdown, and we all know it unites, it starts a party. But if it sends we can expect the highest peak and the results in July, and then the number should go down by then. So those are the findings. Check it out. It's on City Press, News 24/7. Have a look at it. I'm sure abantu bakhathela ukuphuzana namatiye endlini nami ngiphelile. Siphele sonke guys, but abantu have gone to the extent ukuthi bafuna ugovernment asuse lama restrictions alcohol. So if kusuka lama restrictions guys, it means that all the effort that we've put into trying to drop the numbers of infections would have been all for nothing. So angazi abantu bayicabangisisa kanjani, because once kunetshwala, you know, you want to ubiza umakhelwane, ubiza umnganakho, abiza umnganakho, the next thing there's a unity. Alcohol unites, and the whole idea of not having alcohol is to not have people united in any form. So angiyazi ukuthi izosebenza kanjani. Ngiyabaza abantu base South Africa already started breaking down the doors zama liquor stores. How kodwa mkosami, hey Mr. Cyril, ngathi nawe usenjeni. 4.25%. That's the repo rates. They've gone down by 4.25%. So I've asked my brother, Banks, that's why we call him Banks, Mabanke. He knows the numbers, he knows the maths. So he's going to explain what this means for you. Nangu Mabanke.
Oh. So I'm coming to explain about the repo rate, which the news just given us. So repo rate is 4.25% right now. It went down by 100 base points, which means 5.25%. If you are paying a bond, which was R1 million, you'll be able to save 700 to 800 rand right now, which is good news for a person who's paying a mortgage bond. You're saving. So for another person, maybe let's say bond or not, it gives them another benefit with more money right now. It's called you're not paying a high rate. You're not paying a high rate. It's a low rate right now in terms of. So it's a good time. What I can say, it's a good time to borrow money right now. Even the banks are giving away money right now because imali, in terms of payments and the risk, it's very low in terms of interest rate. It's very low, so it's a good thing to pay right now.
eNew York ikade sibuka namhlanje ekuseni ukuthi abantu who are dying because of corona are almost close over and above 50 people per day. 50 people per day dying because of the corona in New York City. And that is because they also delayed on their lockdown and social distancing. And that is the impact of that delay. And now in South Africa, some of them are not taking this thing seriously. And it has impacted abantu abamnyama nase America kakhulu. A lot of black people are dying. And abanye, they can't really afford to be on lockdown because they need to go out and work. That's how they survive. And when they contract the virus, they are unable to fight it off because they don't have the medical aid to go to a proper hospital to be treated for the virus. So I am just urging our South Africans to really consider, first of all, yes, we work hard for our money, we work on a daily basis to survive. And when we do contract this virus, we don't have the medical care or facilities to be able to fight it because we can't afford these facilities. So let's really try and do our best to do this social distancing thing because it really doesn't cost us much. It's just we have to stay away and stay away from alcohol. Mr. Pile ukhulumile utshala ngelibusize ngalutho. Akezameni, akezame ngoba we don't want to